Have you or anyone you know been in an abusive relationship? Have you or the person you know considered leaving? Do you have any idea why they haven't left? We've all heard this statistic, but a national coalition of domestic violence, one out of every four women who experience domestic violence in her lifetime. Turn to your left, turn to your right. Is it them or is it you? According to a study conducted by Zink et al. In 2003, women stay in an abusive relationship because they lack education, job skills, and sought help earlier in the relationship but received little assistance. Similar conclusions were also found by Mayor Silk, author of Why Women Stay, a rational an a theoretical examination of the rational reasoning in the context of intimate partner violence, which was published in 2012. Silk found that women stayed in an abusive relationship because they were afraid of the risk associated with leaving their abusers, such as their children's safety, financial hardship, lack of accommodation, and fatal retaliatory violence. To these women, the risk of leaving their abusers outweighed the benefit, so they therefore force themselves to stay in these relationships and be even more abused. What if they had help? What if you could help? Are you okay with just being bystander, or can I count on you to donate your time and your money to help end domestic violence? Fortunately for these women, they have help for them and their children. Here in Lincoln, these women have this place called the Friendship Home. The Friendship Home supports shelters and advocates for victims of domestic violence. This task, however, is impossible to do in small numbers. That's why your help is greatly needed. Today, I'm going to tell you why you should volunteer at the Friendship Home. I can now say that I'm an independent woman who can do anything she sets her mind to. This is a quote from Crystal, a woman at the Friendship Home who escaped her home state and moved to Lincoln with her 4 children to escape sexual, emotional, and physical abuse. Fearing for her life, Crystal only brought along a suitcase and just the hope and the dream of becoming free from her abuser. Similar to Crystal is Annabelle, who wanted to end her marriage with her abusive husband, but uh, feared his murderous behavior. Uh, like so many other women, Crystal and Annabelle found a safe haven at the Friendship Home, and with the help of the staff, the resident, and the volunteers, they were able to gain tools to rebuild their lives. Those who fled without their personal belongings had access to food, clothing, and all other basic needs. This is all according to the website, thefriendshiphome.org, which was last updated in 2014. One important program offered by the Friendship Home is counseling and self-crisis management. Here, the women are able to express their feelings and gain tools to help rebuild their life. There are also support groups. And strength-based activities to help validate each person's experience, to educate, to empower, and to promote self-sufficiency. But equally important to emotional support are economic assistance with employment, as well as gaining independent homes. Providing these services is no easy task, and your time and your donation are extremely imperative for the overall success of this program. As a volunteer, you will gain the necessary tools to help end domestic violence, and also help provide a safe environment for the battered women and their children. Imagine the impact you can have on a fearful little girl who witnessed her mother being assaulted by her partner, or even worse, her very own father, by simply talking to her. This situation can be a very, very difficult situation for a young girl to deal with. And as a matter of fact, in 2003, Koenig and McFarland et al. Conducted a study where they examined the behaviors of children of abused mothers who were exposed to intimate partner violence versus those who were not exposed to intimate partner violence, and found that children's ages 6 to 18 of abused mothers exhibited more internalizing, externalizing, as well as total behavior problems in those of non-abused mothers. As a volunteer, you can help the child cope with this new environment and also help shape their behaviors. If you're a creative person, you can create activities to help enhance the self-esteem of these battered women who've been told that they're worthless. Um, there's so much you can do. You can educate, you can empower, or you can simply be a shoulder for these women and the children to lean on. If providing emotional support is not your strength, you can also join the volunteer committee and help raise funds for the Friendship Home. Each year, the Friendship Home organizes two events, Safe Quarters and Stuff the Bus. Safe Quarters is a one-day event where over 200 volunteers spread across Lincoln and collect money and donations for the Friendship Home while also raising awareness about domestic violence. Similar to Safe Quarter is Stuff the Bus, which is sponsored by Walmart and Sam's Club. Here on this day, volunteers as well as community members are encouraged to donate new items on the Friendship Home's need list. So if your time does not allow you to volunteer regularly, these two events are great ways for you to give back. As a volunteer, you're not also only helping the Friendship Home, you're also helping yourself. According to Donna Mosh, author of 5 Reasons Why You Should Volunteer, as a volunteer, you're not only making a difference, you're also gaining job skills, hands-on activity, you're enhancing your education, and you're enhancing your education, and you're able to explore other career interests. So as a volunteer, you're not only helping the victims of domestic violence, you're also gaining skills that you can use throughout your whole life. I believe there is power in numbers, so the more volunteers we have, the better the impact as well. Think about it. If we all came together as a community to help end domestic violence, do you think, and the battered women were aware of these, do you think they will still stay in their abusive relationship as long as they are? What if more people were educated and made more aware of the shelters as well as ways to escape? Just think of the impact that will make. As a volunteer, you can be the voice that spreads awareness. You can help these women regain their independence, and you can also help uh, their children as well at the same time. To conclude, I would like to say this. What if it were you, or your mother, or your sister? Uh, wouldn't you want somebody to take some time out and help? I'm not asking you to donate $1 million. In fact, I'm not even asking you to donate money. If you don't have money to donate, all you can donate is your time. You can change your life with somebody at the Friendship Home by simply volunteering. Please, I beg you, if you're looking for a community organization to give back to, look no further than the Friendship Home. Hold hands with a survivor and help them transform their lives. 1 out of every 4 women is in a domestic relationship. It's too many women. It's unacceptable, and you can make a difference. Thank you for your time.